In the last video, you saw Mrs. Old Farmer Marty, Maggie the farm dog, and sincerely yours, the old farmer, go to the Harbor Freight store. And we picked up a few doodads. But the primary reason why we went to the Harbor Freight store was because, let's see if I can bring this around, Mrs. Old Farmer wanted to pick up this little doodad right here. What I think I'll do is do a quick unboxing. We did one ourselves already so that Mrs. Old Farmer could try it out and see if she could handle it. Because at our age, some of the tools can be a little bit more difficult to use than expected. So let's do a simulated box opening for this Bauer stapler. Okay, this is the back of the box, right here. Let you see what that is. And it's got that front tab on it for open. Okay. Now it's been a little bit, so I kind of forgotten what things are. So this is going to be kind of a refreshing course for me. And no, I did not schedule the jet flying overhead. They fly too low. We're more than 15 miles. We're probably closer to 30 miles away from the airport. They should not be flying this low. So this is a box of staples. They do put a token amount of staples in with the box just to try it out. But I would recommend that you pick up some staples, which we did. Okay, this here is the stapler. Okay. Got a belt hook. Be kind of heavy to hang on the old belt. Basically, to be honest about it, it's just a nailer redesigned to be a stapler. For single and singles, sequential, and contact. In other words, if you want to do it like a nailer, you can throw the switch in this position. And of course, it's got the trigger up here. It does not have a lock on it. I don't know if you necessarily need it. It's packed with styrofoam. It's a little heavy, a little bit heavier than what I thought it would have been. But Mrs. Old Farmer tried it out. We got video of that, and she said she could handle it. She liked it. Okay. This styrofoam here, more like foam rubber, goes on like that. There you go. And there's enough room in the box to put the staples. And you know, a standard corrugated box, but if you're careful, it should last a little while as a case for it. Now, some people like to have their power tools in a handbag, a cloth bag type of scenario. I prefer that when I have to put tools in a container that it's like an Atlas tool, you know, hardcover. And it's important to do that if you have a rust problem. You don't want things left out if you have a rust problem. You put it in a cupboard if you don't have a case for it. If you do have a case, you put it in the case, then you store it away on a shelf or in the cupboard. But think of rust falling like a mist onto your tools and table saw. Okay? If you put a cover over it, it won't rust. Or if you put it in a case. Obviously a table saw, you can't put it in a case. But you could get a tarp to put over the top of it to keep the rust off the tabletop. So let's switch to the video that Mrs. Old Farmer Marty was trying out the stapler, and then after that we'll show you how the staples went into the wood. Okay?
I'm afraid.
Go ahead.
Oh, I guess it did. It's such a narrow crown you can't see it. Yeah.
Point them out. Here's 1 and 2.
They went in really nicely.
And you can handle this, can't you?
Yes.
Thank you for watching. And please be safe. We'd sure appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment. You know how YouTube behaves. They won't believe you watched a video unless you leave a comment. Also, it would help if you ring the bell and do a thumbs up. As you know, if I find a good channel, I pass it on to you. So if you think it's appropriate, it would sure help if you passed us on to your closest 10,000 friends and family. But above all, give a helping hand to someone today. It's the best gift to give. It'll make you feel good too.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, or ring the bell buttons on the Original Old Farmer channel. We enjoy reading the comments that you leave, and they do help the channel, so keep them coming. And once again, thank you for watching The Original Old Farmer.
The VFW National Home for Children, providing families of veterans and active duty military opportunities for growth and development in a nurturing community. Please consider a donation to help their children and families. I.C. Rhodes speaking.